Hey, this is Sam from Sound on Sound magazine. I'm at the NAMM show in Anaheim, California with Brad from Ilya. Hey Brad, how you doing?
Doing very well, thank you. Nice to see you.
Excellent. So the next thing we're going to look at is from a company called Overloud, who I believe are Italian. Is that right?
Yes.
Oh, excellent. I'm glad that's right. Now,
Just want to double check.
I used to think of Overloud as mainly a company that focused on guitar amp emulation, but they actually also have a really comprehensive range of plug-in effects.
Correct.
And it looks as though you're going to show me one of those.
I am. This is one of two new products that we're showing. One is a Modula, which is a series of modulation plugins, but this is called EQP. And this includes 3 of the most iconic passive EQ units in a single plugin or available as a standalone app. And it uses the very latest technology to create the most realistic and authentic emulation available today. Taking a look at the interface right here, you can see it's been inspired by the EQP1A, the MEQ5, and the HLF3C. And then Overloud, as I said, accurately emulates the original hardware and then extends their capabilities with new features that open up all kinds of sonic options for your music. So we'll start down here in the bottom part of the rack. Those who are familiar with it will recognize the look of the EQP1A. This is the low and high, which features 2 bands with individual boost and attenuation parameters, and an additional treble attenuation control over here. So right now you can see that the effect is on, all right? And as I adjust the bands here, the boost, you can see its effect up above. This is one of the extended capabilities. In other words, the original didn't have this visual display, and it's totally intuitive to be able to see your EQ curves. But one thing that's interesting here is that the attenuation parameter is centered on a different frequency than the boost. And this allows you to create dips after the boosted frequency that increase the depth and resonance of the effect. So you can see it helps shape the boost curve down here. I have a small drum loop that we can take a listen to. This is dry. So it can be very dramatic, it can be very subtle, but these particular units are very well respected for the sound quality that they offer. So right above this is the mid, or the MEQ5, if you will, which also offers 2 boosting bands over here, and 1 attenuation band. And you can set, these are the fixed frequency ranges here. And you can turn this portion on or off. So everything is individually accessible. Down here in the bottom right corner is the high and low cut, or the HLF3C. And what this does, gives you sound shaping capabilities to basically roll off high end or low end over here. So just a quick note that under the hood, the original tone shaping circuit's passive design gave them their desirable character, but at a loss of level. So the hardware units have an input stage transformer and an output tuba amplifier that adds super musical harmonics to the transients, creating its signature sound. Only EQP uses Overloud's exclusive harmonic matching technology to recreate this deep, distinctive character with Overloud's obsessive accuracy. So it's very, very smooth, easy to use. There are a variety of presets here that you can use to start, as basic starting places. And Up here, I do want to point this out, the two arrows, these are multiple levels of undo and redo. You know, in mixing, sometimes you can get lost in the tree trunks and lose that you're in the forest. So with the multiple levels of undo, you can back yourself out to a good starting place and go from there. One other feature I like to point out is something called Scribble. You click that and you get this little piece of tape, just like kind of the old school way. You type in your note here and you can place it anywhere on the unit. And this is stored with your preset, it's stored in your sequence or in your DAW, and it really does kind of help keep you on track if you come back to this mix down the road.
Yeah, very cool. So is this out now?
It is out now.
And how much does it cost?
It is $139.
Excellent. Well, the ultimate Pultec plugin.
Exactly.
Wonderful.
Exactly.
Thanks very much, Brad. Great
Thank
to meet
you.
Have a great show.
You as well.